Welcome to Telemiracle 49 with broadcaster and social media content creator Alex Brown, singer, songwriter, actress, and longtime Telemiracle host Beverly Mahood, singer, songwriter Brad Johnner, country music recording artist Chris Henderson, Juno-nominated singer-songwriter Dion Taylor, singer-songwriter, pianist, and 2025 Canadian Folk Music Award nominee Jeffrey Straker, Paralympian and outdoor adventure enthusiast Lisa Franks. From the Johnner brothers, Luke Johnner, television host, model, producer, and advocate Michaela Montana, weather anchor and Saskatchewan Roughriders game day host Sabine Ahmed, disability advocate and motivational speaker Shaylin Taylor, and award-winning and multi-platinum selling recording artist Tennille Arts. With the Telemiracle House Band featuring Sheldon Corbett, Dave Shabbat, Don Griffith, Glenn Enns, and Jack Semple, including Sask talent performers from around the province. Please welcome your Telemiracle 49 cast.
We would like to acknowledge that we've gathered on and are broadcasting from the traditional territories of the Cree, Dakota, Nakota, Saulteaux, and the traditional homeland of the Métis. The Kinsman Foundation is committed to establishing good relationships with all communities throughout the province and to caring for one another on this land that we all share. We make this acknowledgement as an act of reconciliation to reaffirm our relationship to one another.
Welcome everyone to Telemiracle 49! Well, here we are again to raise as much money as we can for the people of Saskatchewan and make miracles happen. Now, we cannot do that without you. Remember, all the money that is raised here stays here. So that's where you come in. Neighbors helping neighbors. For the next 20 hours, we will entertain you, enlighten you, also show you where the money goes so that you know when you ring your phone that you know where that pledge is going towards. We have an amazing cast, amazing entertainment from our Saskatchewan talent. So I think we should kind of get this show started. One thing to let you know is one of our cast members is not here this evening. It is Tennille Arts, and I have a message here right from her. I grew up watching Telemiracle, and it is near and dear to my heart. The work that is done by the Kinsman and Connect clubs in Saskatchewan is heroic. I'm so sorry that I'm unable to make it this year and to help raise much needed funds for causes that truly help our community. I am home on doctor's orders and unfortunately have not been given the green light to be there in person, but I am there in spirit and hope to see you all very soon. Much love, Tennille. Tennille, we miss you. We look forward to seeing you. Healthy and happy recovery to you, my love.
And we are going to make Tennille proud, who's watching at home. So we're going to start off with our first donation already. And that donation is from the troupe that just opened up the show for us. So thank you again to Vincent Massey Powwow Troupe. I've got Shelley, Halen, and Michaela also to do a presentation. But Shelley, can you talk about what the Powwow Troupe is and where else you've performed?
So we've performed at different various school facilities that we've get requested to come out. We go to different powwows, but we have to acknowledge that we're only able to go to these powwows and go to these events from our sponsors. And we have a business partner, Western Business Machines. Without them, literally, we wouldn't have been here tonight. They brought us here tonight. They pay for our regalia. They pay for our drum instructor. So in order for us to go to these powwows and this, we have to have business partners pay for us to go.
And can you talk a little bit about the purpose of having the troupe in their school?
So the point of having our powwow troupe in the school is to give back. So powwow dancing is healing. So we need to heal our communities. In order for us to give back, we get requested to come into these schools to show how reconciliation, we're showing different cultures, we're proud of our culture, we're coming alive, and bringing our culture forward again.
And how important was it to perform at Telemiracle tonight?
Oh, it's huge to come to. It's an honor, prestigious honor to be here tonight, to be even asked to come try out and to be told that we're going to be the opening act. Like, it's so proud. They're so proud of these kids, and it's just an honor. It's an honor to be here.
We are honored to have you here, and you have a presentation for us. You have a donation. What can you tell us about the funds raised?
So we did a couple different sales. So we had a hot dog sale where we made $746. We did a candy sale where we made $478. And we did the helping hands. We sold to our business partners and community members, and we made $2,876. And thanks, a shout out to Rise Strength Lab. So every Sunday they have where you can come in and take part in a program, and you pay by donation. And every month they pick a charity. So they chose us as Vincent Massey as their charity for this month. And they raised for us $1,400.
And that brings a grand total to?
Our grand total is $5,500.
Incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you, Shelley, and thank you again to the entire troop.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that's awesome. We have our very first $5,500 donation. I'd also like to mention that once again, Nutrien is matching Saskatchewan talent donations this year up to a maximum of $100,000. So for every dollar that Saskatchewan talent brings on this stage, it counts as $2. So we look forward to having the Saskatchewan talent come out here. And again, Nutrien has been awesome friends of Telemiracle over the years, and we really appreciate them being on board again with us this year. Okay, Alex, do you have something?
Let's get this show on the
Let's do
road,
it.
Brad. Okay, I have the honor of introducing our first Sask talent act of the big live show. I'm joined here by Emmy from Warman. Emmy, tell us a little bit about your musical journey. How long have you been singing, and how long have you been performing?
Like my life.
All your life. Very incredible. Have you ever been on Telemiracle before?
Yeah.
And how many times?
A few.
A fair few. So she's an experienced performer. I love to see it. Where else have you performed?
I don't know. I can't think off the top of my head.
That is okay. Let's talk about fundraising, because that's really why we're here. Did you do a little fundraising for us, Emmy?
Yes. I raised $500. It's in honor of my friend Joe Jackson, who passed away last September unexpectedly. He was an amazing man. He loved Telemiracle so much. So I think he'd be really happy if he was here. Like, he'd be really happy.
Yeah,
so
definitely. What an incredible legacy for your friend. And we're going to be hearing a performance. What are we going to be hearing? And is he the inspiration behind this?
he is actually, the song is dedicated to him. He was a huge Lady Gaga fan. And he was one of those people who always believed in people with any kind of talent. He believed in me. He always made me feel comfortable and safe. And he was a singer himself, actually. And he was always telling me to not give up, no matter how old I ever get, no matter what, just don't ever give up. And so I just really hope that I do I'm proud with this song, because I want to do him proud. I love him so much.
Of course. Well, here is I'll Never Love Again by Lady Gaga by our Emmy.
Wow, that was something else. Pipes of steel, we call it. Amazing. Well, I am here, and I'm joined with our Telemiracle bear this year. Her name is Betty the Bear, and she's got a nice little leather jacket. Got this wonderful little, I don't know if they call it a bandana, do-rag, whatever it is. And actually, I put the same bandana in as a little pocket square. Might be one of the first people to put a pocket square in a leather jacket. I just wanted to be like Betty, you know. And you could take her home, actually, if you donate $149 or more, and you have to request her, all right? So if you're planning on donating that much or more, you have to specifically request her, and she can be all yours. They'll mail her out in June. I have a nickname for her. I call her Betty the Biker Babe. All right, and there might be a couple more B words I throw in there off stage, but so Betty, I think she's the softest bear I've ever felt. I've felt a lot of bears. Might be the softest one.
What do we do with that information? Where are we going with this?
We're going higher.
Is it time for a total?
It's time.
All right.
Yeah, it's time for a total.
Well, Saskatchewan, that is a wonderful start, and we're just going to keep this momentum going all throughout the show. Now, you might be wondering, where do your Telemiracle donations go? Well, they help fund specialized equipment like this wheelchair I'm in and medical travel. And it just truly goes to help people, so people like Nixon. Nixon was born early, and due to some medical complications, he required surgery that was in order to save his life. And at the time, there was nowhere in the province that could help baby Nixon. The Kinsman Foundation was able to help Nixon and his mom travel to get the surgery and treatments he needed to restore some of his eyesight. So he had the chance to see and experience the world just like any other child. Please join me as we hear a little bit more about Nixon's Telemiracle story. Nixon is amazing. He has got just an imagination that is out of this world. He loves trying everything. Sports, he loves soccer. He loves to build with Lego. He loves to build with my dad. He makes model airplanes. He loves science. He really enjoys rock climbing and swimming. He's just such a caring, bright, imaginative young man. When I was pregnant with Nixon, I had had a wonderful pregnancy. No morning sickness, no complications. It was great. It was my first pregnancy, and I was so excited and happy. Checked in with my regular doctor, whom I had had for years, and he said, your blood pressure's through the roof. He said, you're not leaving my office. You're going directly to the hospital. There was very little amniotic fluid when they had tried monitoring, and very little movement. So right away, the doctor had said, emergency C-section right now. It was unexpected, it was scary. There were a lot of complications when Nixon was born. Very quickly they realized they had a very, very sick baby. One of the nurses the one night was checking some of the reflexes, and he had no red eye reflex. So you know when you take a picture and you get that red ring? He didn't have that in either eye. Doctor had come in, said there's hemorrhages in his eyes, and the hemorrhages needed to be dealt with. We had a very heart-to-heart conversation, and they couldn't do the surgery in Regina nor Saskatoon. And I said, send us where you need to send us. And the social worker had said, well, I'll get in touch with Kinsman for emergency funding because you're going to have to travel somewhere. And at that point, I was working on getting pants on every day, not worrying about traveling and meals and money and anything else. That was secondary to me. So she was very real world while I was super hyper focused. The Kinsman granted us emergency funding right away. So within 24 hours of the appointment with her, we were going to Vancouver. Vancouver at the time was the only place that had tools small enough to deal with an eyeball that small. Nixon has had a total of 8 eye surgeries. We've been there 12 times, and they have helped us on every one of our 12 trips. They've helped us with mileage. They've helped us with airfare, which is huge. They help even when we stay at Ronald McDonald House, they will cover that. Until you're in it, until you're in need, you don't realize how far-reaching and how in-depth and how grateful and how amazing that they really are. And having Kinsman help us get to a point where he does have sight. He didn't have sight in NICU. He had no sight. And getting to that point, to be able to now offer him whatever he wants to try, is amazing. Without Kinsman, I don't know what I would have done.
And folks, it's stories like that that remind us exactly of why we're here. And speaking of being here, it is my absolute pleasure to be back here and joining the Telemiracle cast. I've got the opportunity to be a part of this for 6 years in the past, and it's been a few years since I've been here, and it's just absolutely wonderful to be in the room, to feel the energy. And as I've always said, Telemiracle is the weekend of the year that I fill my bucket and I renew my faith in humanity. And I'm really, really excited to see what Saskatchewan has in store this weekend. It's my honor to be here. Speaking of my honor, it is my honor to introduce Miss Beverly Mahood with a song, and she's going to have some friends joining her. We got the house band in the back. We've got Mr. Jeffrey Straker and Mr. Brad Johnner singing a song called I Can't Outrun You. Take it away, friends.
Thank you so much, Chris. I just want to acknowledge how amazing it feels to have you, the audience, out there with us tonight. Woo! You look good, you sound good. We love that you're here with us tonight. The phones are starting to ring, and we love that. So Saskatchewan, you know you've got to call that number, 306-683-2025. Get up and pick up those phones. I want to talk about now of people that just leave a lasting impression on your heart. The ones you can't forget and the ones you can never outrun. 95 down the interstate, a mile high on a jet plane, a desert road, a downtown train, it's all the same. I can't outrun you. I can move to another town where nobody'd ask where you are now. LA or Mexico, no matter where I go, I can't outrun you. You're in my heart, you're in my mind, everywhere ahead, everywhere behind, every turn I take, you're right around the bend. It's like your ghost just chasing me when I'm awake, when I'm asleep, there's a part of you in every part of me. I can't outrun you. I can't outrun you. I've had a chance for the boy or two, but all I ever saw was you. might just come a time I wouldn't regret telling you goodbye. But looking back, I should have realized I can't outrun you. I can't outrun you. I can't outrun you.
All right. I'd like to say three of Telemiracle legends, Beverly, Brad, and Jeffrey, thank you so much. And I'm going to bring in a new friend of Telemiracle, Shaylin. Shaylin, how's it going so far? You're getting a little taste so far of this side of Telemiracle.
I am loving it. It has been so exciting to be here, and the energy in this room and from all these volunteers is next level.
Yeah, it is very huge. Now, Shaylin, I know we're going to hear more about your story when it comes to Telemiracle, but today, this weekend, you are our social media host. So what does that entail?
So I am so excited for this new addition to Telemiracle. We are now streaming the live broadcast, but we're also streaming a behind-the-scenes journey through Telemiracle 49. So you can stream by going to Telemiracle's website. You can stream by going to their Facebook page or through Behind the Scenes TM with no spaces on Twitch.
Very important. We're making sure every base is covered.
Nobody is left out this year.
That's right. Well, I'm also looking forward to filling in for you for, well, we'll see how that goes. You're going to be way better at this, but we're going to be able to basically be able to access anyone that wants to check out Telemiracle this weekend.
Yes, we can't wait to see you in whatever fashion works for you.
All right. I think we're going to move it over to Dion and Michaela.
Thanks so much, guys. So we have a very, very special guest that we'd like to introduce you to. Saskatchewan talent, of course. They're called Out of Frequency. And why don't you tell us a little bit about yourselves? Where are you from?
We're from Saskatoon. We play punk music, rock music. We've been actually working on a new album right now called Static with Rainy Day Studio.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Have you guys been on Telemiracle before?
Last year we have.
Yeah, we were lucky enough to be on Telemiracle last year, and we're doing a recorded one tonight. We're on a little later today, and it's going to be great. We love supporting you guys.
That sounds amazing. Oh,
Yeah,
go ahead.
and for your presentation, what sort of fundraising did we do?
We actually had a show at 3 Hall with Bloom Entertainment. We raised funds there, and we also did a quilt draw. And with all the funds we have been able to do, including with our own merch, we raised $11.80.
That's amazing.
Woo!
So make sure you look for them tonight. Out of Frequency, they'll be performing their original song, and it's called?
I believe Sound the Alarms.
Amazing. What is the inspiration behind the song?
I would say it's more like a song about just telling like the people that are hurting you. You just got to keep pushing forward. Mm-hmm.
That sounds amazing. Good advice. Out of Frequency, everyone. Put your hands together. And now, I think we have some friends coming over here. Alex and Luke, what's up?
Friends coming through. Actually, come on down. Look at this group. We've got the first one here. We have some folks from Outlook. Luke.
That's right. We have the Outlook High School. And what's your name?
Kara Drury.
We've got Kara and
Natalie Hubner.
Natalie Hubner and everybody else. And the shark. Holy smokes.
We've got really everyone
Wow.
from Outlook.
They brought them all.
Okay.
Okay. And we did some fundraising this year, I hear.
Really excited to fundraise for Telemiracle this year. We had great engagement from our students, our staff, our whole community. We'd really like to thank our school community council and all the businesses in Outlook that really helped our fundraising efforts. We hosted a whole Telemiracle week at the school with different activities. We even had Telemiracle Teddy come out and hang out with our mascot Sharky. And
Did they fight?
Yeah, did they battle?
They never battle.
We got to start battling those guys.
I mean, if we
They
have
dance battled.
time.
They dance
Yeah.
battled.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
appropriate battling.
Yeah.
Yes. And Natalie here would love to tell you about the activities the kids hosted.
Sure, Natalie.
So some of the activities we did at school where we did a video game tournament and a dodgeball tournament, which were lots of fun for all the students and the staff. There were weekly cinnamon bun sales, which everyone enjoyed, including myself. The Student Leadership Council also did a Crush for Crush sale where students could buy a pop for someone special on Valentine's Day. And then on Tuesday, Telemiracle Teddy made an appearance in our gym at lunch and did compete with Sharky. They went head to head in basketball and dodgeball, and Teddy did win.
Of course, obviously.
The strength of Telemiracle got him through.
I like the Crush for Crush. Now, I would have been a Crush for a Crush fiend. I liked all the girls in high school. But I don't think
Lover boy over here.
none of them liked me back, though. I'd have been broke.
Can we get a grand total from the fundraising efforts?
We made $3,388.
Oh my goodness.
Congratulations!
Outlook High School, everybody.
Wonderful. Thank you
Wow.
so much for all your efforts. All right,
Awesome.
we
Thanks,
will
guys.
thank you, Outlook, and we are going to welcome some more friends on stage here. All right, who are we welcoming, Luke? We
All
have
right, we have Herman and June.
Friesen, all the way
Friesens.
from Springside.
Wow.
Welcome, folks.
Hey, Herman
I'll
and
join you
June.
over here.
Now, Herman, you have a special connection to Telemiracle. Tell us about that.
Well, about 30 years ago, I needed the help from Telemiracle, so they provided me with a scooter, and when I needed it, and so figured I'd like to return the favor somehow. So this year I decided to do something for Telemiracle.
Wow, having a scooter when you need it. That's like a lease on life, isn't it?
I had to ask for help three different times as well. So it wasn't just for the scooter, it was for hand controls on the vehicle. And then I wore the first scooter out completely, so I had to ask for another one.
You drove her into the ground.
Well, and Luke, we know how expensive this equipment is, so it really is life-changing, isn't it, June?
It is. It is very life-changing.
Yeah. And so did you folks do some fundraising for us?
Yes, we did. I painted, I'm a professional artist, and I painted, I did 75 colored pencil drawings for the year, because I turned 75 this year, so I figured I'd do something special in my 75th year. So I did 75 paintings and sold them for $75 a piece.
Well, that
oh
makes
my goodness.
sense.
Wow, I'd love to see a picture of those sometime.
And-
That is fantastic.
And
the profit from that went to Telemiracle.
And do we know what the total was?
And so far, we've got a total so far of $3,000.
$3,000.
Wow. Herman and
Thank you,
June.
Herman and June. Thank you so
Fantastic.
much.
Thank you, guys.
We're hoping the rest of the pictures sell.
They will. I have no
so there's
doubt.
more. Oh, okay. 15 left.
We got more to send in if people are willing to buy.
Where do they find
Hey.
those paintings, Herman?
Right,
Yeah.
right from me.
Do you? Is there a way to contact you?
Oh yes, right through my email, through my telephone, whatever. Most people know where I am, so I've got business cards and so forth. So
There you go. Well, thank you, folks, so much.
Fantastic. Thank you, guys.
We have one more
All
group to
right.
welcome on here, and I think we're gonna pull you folks center stage here,
Oh, here comes trouble.
right?
Oh, boy. We got the Kinsman and Kinnett Club of Lloydminster with us today. All right, and who do we have here?
I'm Matt.
I'm Matt.
Hi, Joy.
Joy.
Lisa.
Donna.
Leanne.
Leanne. Good to have you guys here. Okay, what did we do? What did we do this year to raise some money?
So our biggest fundraiser of the year is we run a steak night about a month ago today. We cooked 600 steaks and had a sold-out crowd with entertainment, auction, and all kinds of fun stuff.
You're going to have to invite me next year.
Anytime.
And do we have a grand total, or
Joy has a.
I just have, we did get some donations also from the Pioneer Lodge.
Oh, great.
And one donation was in memory of Cecile Rowan.
Okay.
And now we have a grand total.
Let's see the grand total.
grand
Big
total, guys.
reveal here.
Grand total for Lloydminster is $49,940.
Oh
Holy
my
smokes.
goodness!
Wow.
Thank you so much, Lloydminster.
Wow.
Incredible. Thank you. That's an incredible number. And look at this. Another few members of the National... Lisa, What do you have there?
Well, this is a pause attachment. It attaches right to my wheelchair, and then I can actually just disconnect it and still use my wheelchair that I would normally use. So it's great for going to a restaurant and detaching it, and then I can still get around, and it's not taking up a lot of space. So this is one example of the equipment that Telemiracle would fund.
And how fast can this thing go?
I believe it can go up to 39 kilometers. It's honestly a little scary. I'd make sure I had a helmet on if I was going that fast.
I've seen some of the clips that you've had just on social media and stuff, and it's pretty incredible to watch. I don't know about the rest of you folks, but I'm a kind of a visual learner. So if you take a look up at the board here, we've got this Maps and Miracles thing this year, and this represents, just where all of these miracle gifts were granted in 2023 and 2024. In total, we had 891 miracle gifts that were granted during that time. There was 152 different Saskatchewan communities that received miracles. We're helping everyday people, and we have it's just an incredible thing where this covers so much of the province and so many different people, just like equipment, just like this.
Yeah, it's really life-changing, and all corners of the province can benefit from your donations.
And that's why we're here this weekend, folks. And that's the kind of thing that those donations are going to go towards. And you love to see, as much as you wish that we didn't have to have those things up on that Maps and Miracles, it's a wonderful thing to see that visual, the support that happens right here in Saskatchewan. I have a friend that actually has this exact same equipment as well, and it's been a game changer for him. It's really incredible. Looks like we have some other cast members that are joining us here as well.
Hello.
I love hearing the story about this thing. This is quite the device.
I was cruising in the snow along Mawson Trail this weekend.
You are a limitless woman with this thing. I love it.
I mean, yeah, that's what it's all about, right?
Yeah,
Just freedom on wheels.
Yeah. And we got some more freedom coming up here by way of a gift of music and some Sass Sound, who we brought on the stage here too. We've got Cassidy, right? Just let me know. Is your mic working here? No, then you're going to use mine. So we've got Cassidy. Where are you from, Cassidy?
I'm from here, Saskatoon.
Well, we're so happy to have you. And you're our next SAS talent, audition talent coming on the show. We also learned a little secret about you. You're part of a hype squad that's working double duty on Telemiracle 2 with your comrades here who brought a check. But you're from Saskatoon. But before we get to the song, I'm going to ask you a little bit about the fundraising you did. Then Michaela's going to talk to you about the music part. So let's talk about the bucks here. So you did some fundraising. What did you do?
So I have a lemonade stand that I do because I was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis when I was 4 years old. And so we started a lemonade stand to raise money for it. And so we have used our lemonade stand and we've did some fundraisers and stuff. And so now we have our money.
Wow. And just out of curiosity, how long did you sell the lemonade for?
Well, we did some fundraisers that weren't like actually selling the lemonade, but we've been selling that lemonade for 13 years now.
Oh my, this is a long-term commitment here.
Yeah.
I love it, the dedication. And so the main way you raise your funds is through the lemonade stand. And I'm trying to think of the best way to do it. Should we do the reveal of the money now and then just so people can get a look at the check, and then Michaela can talk to you about your tune. Let's do it. So you can do like a little drum roll and they'll reveal it and you can tell us the amount. Is that okay? Here we go.
Okay. I'm drum roll.
Yeah, we're drum roll on your knees. Drum roll on your knees. Here we go. Here we go.
$1,000.
$1,000 from Cassidy. Thank you so much. $1,000. And remind me the school you come from in Saskatoon, the school you go to.
I go to Marion Graham.
So all those Marion Graham folks out there, this is a great example of some good fundraising. Thanks so much for the donation. Michaela's going to talk to you a little bit about the song you're going to sing for us.
Yes, let's talk a little bit about your musical journey. When did you start singing, and why did you want to perform on Telemiracle?
Okay, so I've been singing my whole life. I love singing. It's my favorite thing ever. And I sang on Telemiracle 5 years ago, and I really love, I love what the charity does and everything. And I actually received a medical device from Telemiracle a couple years ago, and I'm just so grateful, and I just want to give back. So that's why I'm here today.
Welcome back. I'm so excited to see what you're performing for us this evening. What song are you going to be performing, and what was the inspiration behind it?
So I'm singing Change the World by Eric Clapton, and I really just love the song. I think it has a good message, and I really like it. Yeah.
All right.
All right, so give it up for Cassidy Evans, everybody. We're going to get our hype squad and our check to walk off this way, take it this way. Telemiracle Teddy, give him a big pom-pom wave here for Cassidy's fundraising, get the crowd going. All right, so it's all yours. I'll take the envelope from you. Can't wait to hear you sing Eric Clapton's Change the World. Take it away, Cassidy. Here we go.
The stars pour one down for you, shiny on my heart, so you could see the truth that this love I have inside is everything it seems. But for now it's only in my dreams that I can change the world. I will be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good, baby, if I could change the world. If I could be king, even for a day, I'd take you as my queen, having no other way, and our love will rule in this kingdom we have made. Till then I'd be a fool, wishing for the day and I can change the world. I will be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good, baby, if I could change the world. Baby, if I could change the world. Change the world. I will be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good, baby, if I could change. Baby, if I could change the world, baby, if I could change the world.
Cassidy Evans, oh my gosh. See, what we're seeing here is like our next stars. You are incredible. You had like no nerves. I could tell you were just loving every moment of it. We'd love to have you back again. You were just awesome. Did you have a good time?
I did, yeah, that was
Awesome.
so fun.
Oh, you were awesome. We will see you again. Thank you so much.
thank you.
So much. There's so many great things I love about doing this show, and that is seeing our Saskatchewan talent and then seeing them come and be and do the things they do. It is unreal. The other thing I love is sharing stories of people that leave something behind for Telemiracle. They thought about it, they knew that it would make an impact, and they wanted to leave a bit of their legacy behind. So please listen while I share the story of Tara Body. Tara was a vivacious, fun-loving woman with an infectious laugh. Everyone knew who Tara was. She loved to travel, oftentimes with just her horse and trailer, taking beautiful pictures and making new friends along the way. She was a farm girl at heart who never forgot her Saskatchewan roots and was happiest when she was outdoors with her animals. Tara grew up on the family farm in Elrose, which is where her love of animals and the outdoors began. Tara most often was found outside with her sister Vanessa, playing with the animals, building tree forts, putting on pretend rodeos, swimming in the dugout, and making mud pies. The farm animals all began where Dad, when he came home with a chicken unexpectedly one day. From that day on, the collection of animals ballooned to goats, horses, cattle, donkeys, sheep, ducks, geese, and even, yes, more chickens. She later moved to Looseland, where she met her husband of 32 years, Brad Body. They loved to travel and met countless friends on their adventures. Brad and Tara always kept a coffee pot on and never hesitated their help or assistance. They lived near Looseland with a great community of family and friends. Tara and Brad both dreamed of moving away from the prairies and in 2018 made the move to Little Fort, BC, where they restarted their life and love of ranching. Tara and Brad had huge hearts and never forgot their Saskatchewan roots. Giving this generous donation was something both Tara and Brad wanted to give. They're greatly missed by many, and their generosity will never be forgotten. The Kinsman Foundation would like to thank Tara for her generous gift of $50,000. Woo! Thank you so much. I could just imagine her story the whole time. I could picture their farm and the chicken and the goats and the sheep. Like, you can just sense what kind of person she was and that she never forgot where she came from. So thank you for sharing that story.
Thank you so much, Bev. I have a wonderful testimonial that I'd like to share with you about a woman named Kim Rathy. I'd like you to imagine being healthy and active and then have all of that change in the blink of an eye. Kim Rathy had that happen to her and her family and is now faced with a very different reality than anticipated. The Kinsman Foundation was able to help Kim back home after a life-altering surgeries. Please take a look.
One day I was at work and I wasn't feeling well, so I called my husband to pick me up.
Then we came home and she's like, something is like up.
It was all night long, yeah, and then something like my body was like, call 911. So that's what we did. And then like after that, I don't remember anything until I woke up from my coma, like almost 2 weeks later.
The doctors just said, we don't know what's going on, and I need to do like an exploratory surgery just to see if we can do anything. I guess they knew it was septic once they opened it up and they seen all the infection inside of her. So.
Yeah, and so I went into toxic shock.
They told me when she was not like unconscious that she would probably lose a finger or maybe a hand or a foot, but as things went on, the damage is extensive. It started off with just her fingertips, and then her fingers got black, and slowly everything started going gray, and then it would stay the same, and then gradually get worse and worse and worse. That was a really hard part. What was the waiting while we're waiting to see what happens, and it got so bad that they had to
stop. Just wanting it like the death to just stop, you know, watching it go further and further.
Yeah. When you're in it, I guess.
When I was in Wascata, I had to relearn everything. There's, like, everything is different. I had to relearn how to walk, so I got my arm prosthetics first, and we kind of worked with those, trying to figure out how to do things, but I did pretty good. I, like, learned how to write my name. I can't print, but I can handwrite. And like learning how to like hold a fork and learn how to feed myself again. Learning to shower again. I had to learn how to, transfer to a chair or to a bed. Relearn how to like brush my teeth, everything.
With dealing with like a long-term, like life-altering disability like this, it's a grind, and there's no quit. Some of the stuff that we needed to have done just for Kim to be able to come home was
a lot.
We knew about Telemiracle. We didn't really know it was an option, but Kim's physical therapist or occupational therapist held our hand through the whole process of it. So
the wheelchair lift was huge, just to be able to.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Getting in and out of the house. You can't do this on your own.
No.
Like it literally takes an army.
We were just so thankful for everything. If it wasn't for Telemiracle, I'd need a lot of more extra help, and that's huge. Like that's helpful,
And that is exactly why Telemiracle does what it does. All right, I am joined here by two members of the band Koricancha. If you have an English accent, it's Koricancha. And what is your name?
My name is Connie.
And you?
My name is Rod.
Awesome, good having you guys here. Now, I know your band, you're playing tonight. It's pre-recorded, but you're playing tonight, and you're doing a whole bunch of songs later. We're gonna hear one here right away, but you did some fundraising.
Yes, we did one online fundraising, and we gathered $230.
$230, amazing, fantastic, amazing. So you guys did, like you said, namely Facebook donations from friends and family on Facebook. That's a great way to do it. Awesome. And you have a bunch of members of your band, and you're from all over the place, hey?
Yes, we are all from different countries. We are from El Salvador, Peru, and Chile.
Salvador, Peru, and Chile. You guys are from Chile?
Yes, we both are from Chile.
All right, and what are some of the instruments that you guys play in your band?
We mainly play different, like from the Andes instruments, like zampoña, we play quena, some Latin percussion, guitar, guitar bass also. So there are many different instruments.
Lots of fun stuff. Yeah. All right, let's hear it for Koricancha.
Okay, I'm here with my good friend Chris Henderson, and we've worked a lot of shows. But I wanted to tell everybody, years ago when I was a kid, I used to do a telethon down in Estevan, our hometown, and your dad was one of the main hosts, and he would come up and he would sing with our band, my brothers and my dad and I, and he'd sing "How Great Thou Art" all the time. And then years later, we meet, and I've known your dad all my life.
And he told me he taught you everything you know.
He did teach me a lot, that's for sure. So I thought that was very interesting. So you're going to be singing, what are you singing today?
Going to be doing a little Dwight Yoakam or Queen, depending on which one you want to talk about. A little crazy thing called love.
Okay, let's hear it for Chris Henderson.
This thing called love, I just can't handle it. This thing called love, I just can't get around to eat. I kind of like it. Crazy little thing called love. This thing called love, it cries in the cradle all night. It swings, it jives, shakes all over like a jellyfish. I kind of like it. Crazy little thing called love. There goes my baby. She knows how to rock and roll. Drives me crazy. Living in a cold fever, living in a cuckoo sweat. You gotta be cool, relax, get Get on my tracks, take a backseat, hitchhike. Take a little long ride on my motorbike. I ain't ready. Crazy little thing called love. This thing called love, I just can't ever leave this thing called love. I just can't get around and eat it, kind of like it. Crazy little thing called love. 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 Crazy little thing called love.
Chris Henderson.
Yeah.
Mr. Henderson.
Chris Henderson and that low voice of yours just giving her. Loving
job.
it. All right. I think it was making people feel something, don't you?
I hope it was making them feel like they want to donate to
yes.
Telemiracle. That's
Well, there's love. There is love all
There's
around here.
There's a thing called a donation.
Let's get a total.
Here we go. Help us out.
241,374, and where we go? Higher! Yeah!
Oh, okay. I have some of the hype squad joining me. I need Cassidy with me. You know what? I'll come up there. Can I come up there? We'll do it real quick. I know you guys are gonna do a little donation, right? Okay, so we're gonna do this real quick. Cassidy, talk about the importance of wanting to raise money for Telemiracle.
Telemiracle is such a good cause. It does so many things for so many people, and I have been like a recipient of one of the like donation like things that they've given out, and so I'm so grateful for everything that they do, and I just want everybody to know that it's such a good cause, and it's like everybody should donate.
All right, so let's real quick. What was the donation that you made?
We donated $1,000.
Incredible! Thank you so much. That was through your lemonade stand. Awesome. Thank you so much to our hype squad. That's not the last we're going to see of you guys.
We'll be here.
There you go. Brad?
Thanks, Sabine. We got the hype squad, and they're hyped. Okay, on behalf of the next Saskatchewan talent, Battleford's Blend, I'd like to read this before they perform for us. Battleford's Blend Chorus has been a part of the Battlefords for more than 40 years, performing for various groups throughout the year and putting on a major show with guests every few years. And we are a part of Sweet Adelines International, an organization for members who love to sing without accompaniment in the barbershop style. Of course, not all of our music follows that style, but we usually sing a cappella and have all of our music memorized for performances. Last year, our president, Andrea Stewart, encouraged us to audition for Telemiracle, and we were up for the challenge. She encouraged it because it is Saskatchewan's charity, with all of the money being given to people from Saskatchewan who now have nowhere else to turn. In addition to our individual members looking for donations, we once again had a Telemiracle event. This year we invited several others to join